A three-room flat in Ang Mo Kio was so packed with clutter that volunteers filled 5 giant green bins in just half an hour. But the most shocking moment wasn't the mess. It was when an elderly woman broke down in tears as strangers tried to help her. Early in the morning, about 40 volunteers and cleaners gathered to clear years of items stacked all the way to the ceiling. The corridor outside the flat was lined with trolleys, suitcases, brooms, dustpans, and even egg trays. Neighbours said walking past the unit required careful steps because the walkway had become narrow and risky. Inside the home lived an elderly lady in her 80s and her daughter in her 50s. Many volunteers believed the daughter had been collecting most of the items, and they had already gained her consent before the cleanup started. 10 large bins were prepared, and half of them were filled within minutes as the team worked through the huge piles. But halfway through, when volunteers began removing clothes and other personal belongings, the elderly woman became emotional. She begged for certain things not to be thrown away. Her distress grew so strong that the team decided to stop. Senior Parliamentary Secretary Eric Chua, together with the volunteer leaders, comforted her and paused the cleanup to avoid adding more stress. By then, much of the corridor outside had already been cleared, and part of the home was more spacious, though the volunteers said they would only resume when she felt calm again. Neighbours shared that the flat was once occupied by an elderly couple who were believed to be Karanguni collectors. After the husband passed away, the clutter slowly returned despite earlier cleanups. Some residents said they were concerned about safety, especially if there was a fire, because escaping would be hard. Others worried about mosquitoes and pests hiding in the piles. The case also highlights the wider effort by NEAT, a cross-team initiative that brings together agencies, social workers, and community groups to handle hoarding cases in a more human and long-lasting way. This incident shows how complicated such situations can be, balancing health and safety, while still respecting the feelings of the people living there. Here's a question for you. How should we balance safety for the whole block, while still protecting the dignity and emotions of someone who struggles to let go of their items? Thank you for watching 2230. Like, share and subscribe for more detailed and thoughtful coverage on Singapore's stories.